with me. Like I lived my life online, like brushing my teeth and doing my hair and going to work. And eventually I started to visit people, exploring like, all right, content. Let's do something crazy. So I started. I mostly dance and sing all over that. This is probably the most serious form of content.
That's fine. It doesn't have to be too serious, but I love that. So, is that a passion of yours? Is dancing and singing, or is it like? Tell me about that more.
I just find that my most successful streams happen when I have the most fun, and those are the things I like to do to have fun.
Yeah.
I also like swimming, but I'm not bringing my phone in the water, you know. So these are the things that I can do on stream. I like to play games too. I got Connect Four right here, you know. I've figured out how to play 21 with my friends on live. I've done things with the dice. So
That's
um, big old kid when it comes to the app,
so
and that energy is what makes it go.
I think that's so beautiful that you're using like the forms of what you already have, whether it's games next to you or through like the gifts on the app, through the dice and such, of like finding some type of way to make it fun and using your passions and what makes you happy, dancing, singing, like doing your thing. Because why not make it fun? Why not feel great while you're doing something and like building connections, earning money, finding the person, whatever you're here for? Why not make it fun rather than forcing yourself to do it?
I absolutely like have regular streams, you know, because at this point, like I have to tap in. If I don't, I'm not gonna see Half Pint and K2 Wavy, you know, that kind of thing.
I guess.
So at this point, you know, I'm waking up in the morning, I'm doing my thing, and then all right, let's get a little 30 minutes in and let's see who's on and have a good time and see, you know, good morning, you know, and same thing at the nighttime.
So do you typically stream morning and night a little bit?
Absolutely. I'm on Meet Me pretty much all day. If I'm not live, I'm in somebody else's live.
Do you consider it like your job, full-time job?
Yeah, live streaming, definitely. I live stream full time and like eventually it's never gonna be the only thing that I do, but it's definitely majority of my experience.
That's so savage though. That's so cool. I love that. That's so cool, and it's so awesome too because if you look back at your experience, like you said, you weren't even like truly expecting all of this. You came on here because of like you were already live streaming a little bit on Facebook and the Plenty of Fish thing and fine. So like all built together. And did you say you have a partner now?
I mean, you don't put me on the spot, Carissa, for real.
I asked what you were grateful for, and then I was all like partner. And I'm like,
Grateful for my partner. I'm grateful for my partner.
I love it. So was that through Meet Me or no? If I can ask.
Absolutely, we met on the app, which is why, like, yo, when I tell you, when I came on this app, I was like, man, I am gonna find love on this app. You feel me? So put myself out there, right? I was like, yo, I want to be on a Plenty of Fish bus. I want to be on the bus, like, find the girl of your dreams. It's possible, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, no, yeah. I
Oh
mean,
my God.
I'm here most of the time, right? And I manage some cell phone stores. So like, where are my opportunities, right? Do laundry here. I'm gonna meet a girl at the grocery store. Maybe I meet her on the train on the way to work. Like, I don't have many possibilities. So this is gonna be the, you know, this is gonna be the way for
This
me.
is the one. I love it. And within like a year, you're already so much has changed, at least that I would understand from what you're spending your time on and like who you're surrounding yourself with and such is all changed because of an app and like taking the chance. Believe.
Yeah, when I first started, I mean, COVID started. I got knocked out of being an after school counselor.
Well,
School closed, you know what I'm saying?
it was
So
rough, but it like
I
led you
took,
to something more in the long run.
yeah, it took me all online. Like, besides, I just started working at the cell phone store again, but like, I got a license to be a financial advisor in New York City, so I was working on Zoom and then I was live streaming, working on Zoom and live streaming.
Okay.
Like that was the two things. I put it all into the phones kind of thing.
Wow. It's nice to be able to like make and create whatever you want out of it because obviously life throws us our situations that sometimes definitely aren't expected. Like you said, you got like when COVID happened, a lot of us got let go from our jobs or we're no longer doing what we normally did. So I think we can either sit there and like complain about it and be like, oh, woe is me. I don't know what to do with my life. Like this is happening to me. Like it's ruining my life. I don't know what to do. But it's also like happening for you. It's happening for the best of the situation because in the long run, it's bringing every single situation has brought us to where we are now. So if it wasn't to happen that way, we wouldn't be sitting here in this stream right now. Like I wouldn't be talking to you. There wasn't none of you guys would be in here reading the comments or commenting and being here and experiencing, hearing her story, hearing others, and like every single thing's brought us to where we are. So if we wanted to change it, our journey would be different. So it's truly just like accepting what life brings us and finding gratitude through that.
Yeah, I'm definitely grateful for this app. Come on now, got this nice background.
Oh,
Cash out once in a while, get a nice T-shirt,
my
and saying, "Hi, people." Yo, I don't know if you know Zone Red, but he made me this hat. He put a K on it for me.
wow.
You know what I'm saying? You make some good friends, you might get a hat.
You might be. I love it. I love it. So when it comes to gratitude, what comes to mind for you?
So, I mean, the people around me for sure, the opportunities that I've been given, I'm definitely, I mean, my best friend, besides some of these people that showed up for me today,
Yeah.
my best friend is also my dog. That's my comfort zone right there, and my family, of course. My family's always there for me.
The people around, I think, are huge because they have such an impact on how we feel and who we are and what we're thinking. So it's like I'm sure you've had certain people in your life that weren't uplifting or maybe the best people to surround yourself with. I know a lot of us feel that way, but it's really just like scoping through who's meant for you and certain journeys of your life. And like some people are meant to be there for like a chapter, some people are supposed to be there the whole book or like just a page. So it's really seeing who's uplifting you and bringing you like that gratitude feeling because if they're not doing anything but complaining, you're not going to want to surround yourself with them.
Like through streaming, I've definitely applied some of the laws of streaming to life. Like if somebody's toxic, you just bounce them out. Like
Ooh, I like
it's just like it, like in life too. Like if I'm on the train and somebody's getting crazy on the train, just go to the next cart. I'm out.
yeah. It's like you
You
don't have
just
to spend your time and energy and like losing money, sleep, anything, attention over someone that's doing nothing but bringing toxicity to your life. So
yeah, and that's when you get to raise to comparing the pros and cons to determine these things.
absolutely. And I think it's a way to like be grateful for that too, because we have the awareness of who we are and what we want to put into our life. Like we should feel gratitude that we're in control of what we want next. Because a lot of us are like, oh, I don't even know, like these people keep coming into my life and ruining it. Like you're in control. You don't have to allow them to come in and like take over, control you or whatever. Like you're you and we all have that own choice, individual choice to get what's better
Yeah,
for us. So if you're allowing others to bring you down, that's your choice.
yeah, and you can definitely get wrapped up in individuals and things. You get zoned in, you have tunnel vision, but something has to kind of like throw some water on your face, splash yourself out of it, and realize, hey, I got this.
Definitely. So for you, I know we were talking about trolls a little bit and like being able to just throw them out in life or in streams as a whole. Totally understandable. What's one of the situations that might have been a little more difficult for you if you've experienced any or endured any through either Meet Me or life when someone's come in and kind of like trolled or tried to tear you down, but now looking back, you're like, here's what I could have done, or here's what I'm grateful, what I learned from the situation. Is there any like toxic stories or people?
I got some crazy clients, and being live at work, if you sit in my stream long enough, you'll hear me snap back every once in a while. And, sometimes I feel bad. If you get as many as many like people that I deal with. I work in like a low income community at a cell phone store, so I get a lot of homeless people trying to get like their new jack, right? And you get enough of them in a row. Can we get one more favorite to 41,000? It's so bothering me. I'm sorry. Can we get one more favorite, please? But seriously, every once in a while, you get a couple of customers in a row, and then you snap, and the last guy maybe really didn't even deserve it, and you gave it to him too early. So it does happen from time to time. Luckily, we can call them back, say sorry. It happens. Hey, and it happens to other people too. They get mad, their phones are cut off. You know, we say our sorries. You there long enough.
So when it comes to that type of work situation, what do you find gratitude in that? Because I'm sure you have situations where you're like, oh, this is difficult, or like looking back, you might have like increased the way you hold your attitude because you said you like kind of snapped on people. Have you learned to like be a little more patient, or is there something?
Definitely, you know, learning to manage my, for lack of better words, my chihuahua moments. Definitely building tolerance. You know, as I mature through life. But I think I'm most grateful for the forgiveness that comes with it. You know, when you get a good friend who gets to know you and understands that, like, charisma a little crazy, you know, sometimes that opportunity that they didn't leave your side because of your mistake and they stuck around and you got that forgiveness. That's what I'm truly grateful for, because I do feel guilty, you know. Charisma is a little crazy, but every once in a while. So that opportunity to continue on, you know, especially with like women, we hold grudges, you know, but boys, they like will tough it out. All right, guys, back to gaming, you know.
I think that's so
So
cool that you acknowledge that and you recognize like people forgive because sometimes we just go on with our attitude and like we don't realize how we treated someone or what we did and we're like, oh, okay, they just like put up with it. But it's like, hey, they had to experience that coming from me. So putting yourself in their shoes or through their perception, it's like, okay, at least they gave me another chance or they walked through with it and like didn't hold any grudge. So I think that's huge.
and for that reason, I will unblock you eventually when I'm not mad anymore.
I love it. I love it. Do you practice any type of like daily gratitude? Or just like
Daily gratitude.
because I keep a gratitude journal, so like sometimes I'll try to do like daily things I'm like grateful for just to remind myself. But is there like moments of times you're like, oh, maybe I should be a little more grateful, or is there like moments that come into mind more for you?
So for sure, like every morning when I'm like going through thinking about my goals for the day, thinking about the people I interact with, whether it's like sending them gifts in the inbox or posting them on my social media, like I definitely have gratitude towards like the streaming experience. Like for me, my dog will go like on extra long walks,
Yeah.
treats. You know, my mom, every once in a while, my mom, she just wants a video. You know, she doesn't care too much for the calls and texts, but she'll take a video from me, letting her know everything's good, you know.
Oh, so you like record a video and just say something new each time? You're like,
Yeah, send her a voice message, send her a video message, send her a picture. She likes getting pictures, you know what I'm saying?
I love
Send her random or like just random messages.
definitely.
I'm definitely about that. I don't have like a I don't think I'm like the best with words.
Yeah,
So
just like a
uh,
thing sometimes.
song dedications,
Ooh.
that's definitely way easier than using my words.
So is that something you do? Like, because I know you said singing and dancing. Do you like sometimes write songs for fun?
I do like to do jingles. Yeah, I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper, and I'm not a poet. I'm a whatever you. I don't. That sounds weird. I was gonna say a jingler. Whatever Charlie Sheen played on that show, you know what I mean? He made like jingles for commercials. That's what I can make like a catchy slogan.
So is that what we would see if we go into your stream? Like sometimes?
So if you go into my stream, right? If I'm having an event, I'm singing or I'm dancing, you know what I'm saying? If you come into my stream, we're playing games. We're I can't mention everything. You have to favorite me and just come in.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing anything to get banned or anything like that, but we're definitely the stoner crew for sure. That's us for sure.
I love it. So, what is my last question? What what are some things in your past that you're grateful for that's brought you to where you are now? Outside of like, I know we discussed COVID bringing, because like COVID obviously was something that could have torn us all apart, but it's just finding ways to make more out of it. What is something else that comes to mind? Bye. Whether it was like a relationship or a move or like job change.
Guys, the internet made me what I am today, not just from streaming, but like when I have one younger sibling. Yes, so like I have one younger sibling, he's 7. When he was born it was over, but the internet came out. So I had access to everything and everybody. Nobody can tell me anything. I'll just Google it. So like that's really what I got to be grateful for. It's what makes me money right now, me being in the cell phone industry, me being able to go on Zoom, me being able to find housing, me being able to get assistance, me being able to work for like anything. You know what I'm saying? So I really just have to be grateful for that.
I love
Particular,
it. I love it.
it has to be the people around me. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be nothing without the people around me.
Seriously. That's why all of us are here right now. I think it's beautiful. Get it done. Me being able to do this and this and this. Seriously, the abilities, the possibilities, everything's out there. And I think it's so beautiful. We all have that choice to be grateful and to find what's next for us by seeing what we already have.
I talk to him about you all the time. He's been waiting to meet you. Hello?
Oh my goodness. What's your name?
This is Spencer.
Hi, Spencer. How are you?
He's like, pay attention
What
to
a
me.
cool guest. So unexpected yet so exciting.
Especially Spencer.
Lindsay! Seriously adorable. I'm done. Yo, everyone, please make sure you favorite Charisma with a K. Favorite this lovely. Check out her stream. Go find out what she does, because obviously it's a handful. There's a lot.
We do it. I do everything your favorite streamer does with rainbows.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Thank you so, so much. You're amazing. Everyone, please make sure you favorite her. Such a lover. Wow, so blessed to have you as a guest. Everyone drop a K up in here. Drop a K for the lover. Seriously, so, so amazing. K, 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 K. Wow. Seriously. I love you. I love you guys. Now, if you like what you see, please make sure you click on my name, favorite me. We just hit 41,000 favorites. And of course, don't be lame. Show up next Tuesday for our next topic. If you guys are interested in being a guest, like Charisma just was a featured guest, please reach out to me. And if you're interested in us speaking on a certain topic, you're like, oh my goodness, Charisma, this would be a dope topic to talk about. You really got to talk about like creativity or like something specific. I'm not sure because I'm waiting for you to tell me. So reach out to me, send me a DM on Instagram, message me here on Meet Me. Go subscribe to my YouTube if that's something you need to do, because my YouTube has a new video coming out and it's gonna be coming out dun dun dun, dun